know that most of the students, they are confident with their listening, reading and even writing because they are not being judged by somebody and they're very nervous in their IELTS speaking. So do you want to ace your IELTS speaking test and score a high band of 7? I know most of you are stuck in 5.5. So there are some IELTS speaking topics and questions that you should know. And for those who do not know me, I'm an ex-IELTS examiner. My predictions of the cue cards and the topic 1, you must go and watch those videos and they have hit, I don't know, 80 of them together. And of course, the PDFs with advanced vocabulary, everything is available on my website www.englishwithanitакундра.com. Okay, now let's see that I know IELTS section can be overwhelming, and of course when you watch this video you will know the topics, the vocabulary related to it and even the model answers. So don't worry, at the end I will be telling you the secret how you can go about it. But of course, I'm there to help you. If you find some topics that are challenging in your speaking test, you can please give me your comments. And at the end, I'll give you the practical tips to boost your confidence and the preparation for the test. Now, the first topic, note down, is about family and relationships. Okay, so my family also, I just love my family and my siblings. And then the next topic is about education. That's a very important topic. And of course, you will find related to what? The travel. And what do I do? So when I travel, I have all my these goggles on, sunglasses, yeah. And of course, technology, that is an important topic, yeah. So you all use technology. And hobbies, whatever hobby you may be having, maybe coloring or maybe related to your sports, yeah, Sania Mirza, right? And then next topic is related to culture. You may be asked about culture. This is always asked maybe in your cue card or maybe in your part 3 related to culture. So you will get all the vocab. And then of course the most important is environment. Yeah, this is a small one, no? But we need to preserve the environment. So that is the topic. So let's now dive into the topics, the questions and the model answers with the 9-band topic is about education. And this question is the most common question that is asked from the students. What was your favorite subject in school? Now you could say my favorite subject in school or while I was at school was history. So you can include any, could be science also. So I'm doing here history. I loved learning about different civilizations. I loved, that is such as, now you will give an example, the ancient Indian culture, the Mughal Empire or whatever part of the world you are in, because you're all watching from different countries. It was so interesting to see. Now you're going to elaborate. This is expansion. It was so interesting to study or see how the people lived back then. That is also them what a good interest, and how these various events that were celebrated and they shaped the world which we live in now. So how they shaped the events that took place and how they shaped the world in which we live now. Now it is also possible that in part 3 this question is asked. Now part 3 is a different aspect. Here it is about generalization, about the general opinion. Okay, there's a difference, and part 3 questions have to be expanded. Now what is the difference between part 1 and part 3 questions? Lot of difference. Part 1 is about you. You can do 3 to 4 sentences, but part 3 has to be expanded, right? Here the examiner will grill you, right? Okay, so now part 3 question. Do you think education is important for success? Now see, this is a general, that whether education and success keywords. So definitely I think it's really important for success. It gives us the building blocks and essential skills we need for our future careers, not carriers, careers. That said, that is a linking word. That said, I think education focuses more on knowledge, so we still need to develop other skills. So, education is for knowledge, but skills are also important, like teamwork and leading others. That means leadership. This can be picked up in other activities that are not related to education, like in sports and the school clubs. So, this is how you are going to expand your answer. The idea, and you are going to expand. Now, I told you the travel and the holidays. So, how do I look? Yeah. So, the part 1. What kind of vacations do you prefer? Again, it is about you. So, what you will say? I love holidays where I can explore new cultures. I like visiting places with rich tradition and interesting local food. Then you can give your example. For example, last year I went to Paris, to London, to Japan, to Indonesia, anywhere, and loved the local cuisine. It was something to die for. You can mention the dish. So it could be any dish. So it could be sushi or it could be noodles. Especially the noodles were to die for. Okay, that die for. Yeah, advanced vocabulary. Now, a part 3 question. How you will do that? Do you think people should travel more to understand the world better? Please save this video and you will practice. I'll tell you how to practice also. Of course, the cue cards and the part 1 topics, PDFs, even the task 2, they are available on my site www.englishwithanittakundra.com, and you can easily practice. Anyway, so the question, do you think people should travel more to understand world better? Yes, not definitely always. Yes, I think traveling is an amazing way to learn about other societies and cultures. You get to see the different ways of life, the different perspectives, and it broadens one's horizons. Okay, so then, and it also gives us an opportunity to meet people whose viewpoints or the way of thinking may differ from our own or your own, making you more open-minded or to see things from the different angle, See, that is a uncommon knowledge. That is the another topic. Okay, the third one. What technology do you use to help you study? Now, this is about you. It's not about society. I mainly use my laptop and smartphone to study. My laptop for assessing some online courses and submission of my assignments or doing some research, and my phone comes handy, okay, for a quick research or for some study apps on the go, yeah. So, and part 3 now. Do you think, same related to technology, do you think young people use technology too much? Okay. Yeah, I agree. Young people definitely use technology a lot, maybe too much also. Especially, I think their smartphones, they are on them, 24/7, either studying or scrolling through the social media. Everyone does that. Technology is super useful, but balance is crucial. Balance is crucial to avoid affecting the real life relationships and health. And then again you can go forward that it has detrimental effect on the health of the people, because it affects the eyesight and then they become couch potatoes. All that you can add. Now the next one, that is the topic health and well-being. Okay, so in part 1, what the question can be. See, if it is related to health and well-being, you can use this. Are you getting it? How to use it? And there will be some topic there. What do you do to stay healthy? Yeah. So to stay healthy, instead of saying to be honest, or as far as I'm concerned, if you ask me to stay healthy, I try to eat a balanced diet and exercise regularly. Doesn't matter if you do not even do that, both things. I go for a run, in the morning, and do some yoga a few times a week. It helps me to keep as fit as a fiddle, that's an idiom, and manage stress. I also ensure I get enough sleep and drink plenty of water to keep myself hydrated. So that is the answer where you have given your personal example also. Now part 3. How can governments encourage people to lead healthier lifestyles? Now this is again general about the people. Governments can help by running public awareness campaigns and providing things like parks and sports centers, regularly running ads against or highlighting the detrimental effects of unhealthy food, especially those targeting the kids, and offering subsidies for healthier food choices can make a big difference, or can add awareness to the public so that they shun having unhealthy food. Or you can say the governments can even tax the junk food heavily so that the demand for that food goes down drastically. So you can add that. Yeah, it is general. Now, the next topic is culture and festivals. So if you want the coaching, personal coaching, I do it myself. And also I run group coachings. You can contact me. Any paid assistance is available. Even I do the evaluations. You can take the mock test, and also you can get yourself evaluated so that you don't have to give your exam again and again. And remember, you will be evaluated by an ex-IELTS examiner. Now, the culture and the festivals. The part 1. What is your favorite festival in your country? So you can use any festival that is popular. I'm using here as I'm based in India. My favorite festival, hands down, see that idiom. That means the best. My favorite festival, hands down, is dash dash dash. So that you can copy paste. Families get together to celebrate, share great food, and enjoy cultural activities like dancing or anything you can put in, because depending on your culture. Most of all, it's time to reconnect with your relatives and also with your roots. It also keeps alive the traditions that are passed on from one generation to the other. So that is all something that you can add. Now in part 3, do you think festivals are important for society? Now this is not about you. Now they're asking you about the society. Yeah, for sure. Festivals bring people together and preserve the cultured traditions. Yeah. They also give people a much needed break from the monotonous routines or dull routines, whatever is this. For example, in the dash dash dash, we celebrate Diwali with great pomp and show or with lot of fervor, and it helps to keep the traditions alive in the society or in our country for the younger generation. So they also get a glimpse of our culture that is being passed down from generations to generations. Get a glimpse. Again, that is an extempore, of course, and please don't mind the slips of the tongue because I do it without editing, and yeah, so it is a long one. Then is about the environment and nature. Again, a very important topic which can be asked. Please use the vocabulary that I'm using when you get this topic. So always learn in context. And of course, these topics are going to come whether it is related to your Q card, part 3, part 1, all, it can be used anywhere. Okay, do you like spending time in nature? So if there's a cue card about nature, if it is anything like that in part 1 related to nature, you can use this vocabulary. Just try and see how you can use it. Yes, I do. It really is calming and refreshing. I like hiking or visiting parks in my free time, which is just, I have a park which is just a stone throw distance from my place. Stone throw distance. Okay, that's an idiom. Being in nature, starting with gerund. Anyway, then it becomes a grammar lesson. Being in nature helps me disconnect from technology and reduce stress. Disconnect from dash dash dash. Okay, yeah. So now the part 3. What can the question be related to the environment or nature? What can individuals do to help to protect the environment? So people can adapt eco-friendly habits like eco-friendly. This is a topic specific vocabulary, like recycling and reducing waste. Recycling and reduce waste. Segregating rubbish at home. So you're giving examples. Avoiding single-use plastics and conserving water are simple and very or yet impactful steps. Yet impactful steps. See the complex sentence. It's all about conscious choices that we make. Conscious choices that we make every day. Save this video and you can note down the important vocab that you are getting. Now, as I promised in the beginning, that you are going to get a 4-step system to improve your speaking flexibility. Now how? And it is very practical. Okay. So first is that take the questions that I have done, do it yourself, answer yourself, self-assess yourself. It means you will see how you can assess yourself. Then learn the new vocabulary and phrases that are from the model answers that I have given you. You can pick up some vocabulary which suits you. Now, even if you're buying my PDF, my cue card PDF or my part 1, which are updated as the new ones have come, you can just choose what vocabulary you want, what phrases you want. You can learn them. Now, you will reattempt the question, but this time you will use the new vocabulary. So even if when you're buying the PDF, the cue card, or even the task 2 in writing, you will use that vocabulary, okay? Or especially in the speaking, you will use, because in my PDF, there are complex sentences given, there are phrases given, there are collocations given, and there are idioms given. So choose the phrases, the idioms, whatever suits you, and now you will reattempt the question. And after attempting, just don't reattempt it once. Reattempt it with different answers. First you can use 2 or 3 phrases or idioms or collocations, and then do the next time. Again you will do it differently, then differently, and then you will come to know how flexible you are. You will improve your fluency, you will improve your flexibility. Is that clear? Now, so regularly you must practice. Resources are ready-made for you on my site. You can buy those PDFs and please practice them. Okay. So, of course, there is a discount available at present on my site for these cue cards or the part 1. You can go and see them. Okay. Okay. Now, this is very important that the model answers that I have prepared, you must practice them. And also, if you are buying the cue cards, you can practice them and save them. Okay. Now, again, if you want any topic that I should make a video on, or a cue card on which I should make a video on, please comment in the comments. And if you want some other video, you can give me those comments. Okay. But these are the topics that are really going to help you. Thank you and all the best for your speaking test. God bless you all.